I don't know if I'm alone on this one. I don't think I am, but I'm going to just put it out there. And I know well, for me, I only have to do it half a week with my partner, because I live on the other side of the bridge. However, it's about when we drop our kids off at school. The moment they are dropped off, whether it's me or my partner doing it, my anxiety reaches an all-time high until the moment they are picked up by myself or my partner or both of us, whatever. And during that whole day, I'm constantly worried, and this is due to a lot of reasons, with the emergency testing on our phones, the contracts the government have taken out on these mass fatality things, the morgues and all sorts, and then you've got these lockdown drills being put and practiced in schools. I mean, when I was at school, it was unheard of. You never had any kid having to pretend to play hide and seek under the tables, putting their heads between their legs and their hands on their heads. And they're doing it. I know they're doing it in a polite way, not to scare the children or whatever, but the reality of this is already hitting home already. Yesterday there was a lockdown in Birmingham, which the mainstream media news have not touched, where a gang of balaclavaed men entered a school and threatened primary school aged children and teachers, saying that they'll be back tomorrow, as in today. And the parents have rightly kept their children behind from school for that. And this isn't the first incident. There's been several schools in South Wales alone that have had lockdowns already, and several all up and down the West and the West Midlands. And when you go back and look at what happened with the Bedlam massacre, and then you see that post, the post that I witnessed that went viral on X, about a whistleblower who lives within the Afghani community, who basically said that he understood the language that they're speaking, and that he wasn't trying to be racist but to make this post, but he thought it was important to put it out there. But overhearing conversations, that people are just waiting for the nod. The nod to do what? Sorry. At the moment, we've got 40,000 people sat on our terror watch list, just sat there, allowed to live in this beautiful country, what we call home. Why are they allowed to live here, for a start? And number two, that's without all the unvetted, undocumented, illegal men that we don't know anything about, which could be over 1 million now, which are coming in by the day, in their thousands, literally in their thousands. We don't know who they are, what their intentions are, or what they want to do. They have already outgrown our British Army population. It's worrying as a parent, it really is, especially as a father who has a daughter as well, and a son. I've got a mixture of both. As any parent, it would be worrying. And I'm just saying, and to be called racist or a bigot or a gammon or what, far right, just because of having these concerns makes things worse. This is what really makes me angry about the political left, is that we can't have these conversations or share these concerns, or the mainstream media won't talk about it in fear of being labelled Islamophobic or something like that. Because let's just be honest, it does boil down to the fact of radical Islam, and we don't see it from any other kind of ideology or any other attack. It's always the radical side that does this, and it doesn't matter who does it, to be fair. It's what's the most important thing is the safety of our children, and the fact that they're having to do lockdown drills in the first place in a country like the United Kingdom is absolutely unreal. It's unprecedented, and it was unheard of back when I was at school in the 90s. So doesn't that tell you that we're going backwards? If our children are no longer safe, or even the teachers are no longer safe, Where and who have we become as a society to let this happen? And why aren't people talking about it? And why is nothing being done about it? I'll leave that with you guys, but I would really love to know how many lockdowns have taken place since the start of just this academy year. The very start of this academy year, across the whole of the UK. Is someone tallying this? Is someone monitoring this? That's my question. Is somebody keeping a general eye out for the safety of our children? And I'm not talking about the MI5 and the MI6. I'm talking about independent organisations, the civil services, the people that are being paid to look after our children. Because most of us parents have to go to work whilst their children go to school. And some of us, like myself, who are ill, have to just sit there in anxiety, worrying all day. But anyway, I'll leave that one with you guys.